just say, for example, someone is in bankruptcy, and they're just driving down the road, and all of a sudden some tractor trailer runs all over them because the guy's texting while he's driving, and you suffer a serious personal injury. Because they're in bankruptcy, how does that affect their personal injury claim, both in Georgia and South Carolina?
All right, basic bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a trade. The bankruptcy court discharges most debts, or dischargeable debts we call them, and in exchange, or hypothetically, the debtor gives his non-exempt property, his non-exempt assets. In other words, there are two kinds of assets, exempt assets and non-exempt. Personal injury claims are an asset. They can be worth a lot of money. But there's an exemption for personal injury claims, and it's different depending on the state. In other words, in Georgia, personal injury claims are exempt up to $10,000. Mm-hmm. So if you have a claim for $100,000, you may have to share that with the bankruptcy court. Mm-hmm. In South Carolina, on the other hand, personal injury claims, wrongful death claims are 100% exempt. Generally, although trustees have tried to chip into that, you get to keep all of it in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. So let's just say, for example, I live on Georgia Avenue, and I've suffered a major personal injury. Whatever compensation I receive as a result of that injury would be exempt from bankruptcy, and I would be entitled to receive the entire amount. Is that right?
Well, did you say the accident was on Georgia Avenue, or if you live on Georgia Avenue? Yeah.
I live on Georgia Avenue.
Yes.
I'm a South Carolina resident, and the wreck happens in South Carolina.
Normally you would file your case on this side of the river then, yes.
That's right. And it would be totally exempt from any claim 100%. By creditors.
By the way, trustees have tried to nibble on that, and have argued that some of that claim may actually be medical bills, and to the extent it's medical bills, it's not a personal injury claim. The courts in South Carolina have denied that argument by trustees, so I think you're pretty safe in South Carolina, accepting all of your personal injury claim.